ربنا.
Assalamu alaikum viewers, welcome to our channel. Make sure you subscribe, like, share. So today we are going to look at completing the square, which is under the topic quadratic equation and expression 2. Now we have to ask ourselves, what is completing the square? So completing the square involves adding a term to an expression to make it perfect square. So when you add a term to a quadratic expression to make it a perfect square, then that is what you call completing the square. Now for any perfect square, then b over 2 squared should be equal to AC. Now let us see an example of how we can use the completing square to find or to add the missing term of an expression. For example, we have the expression 9x squared minus 6x plus dash. So in this case, the missing term is c. So the value of a, which is the coefficient of x squared, is 9. The value of b, which is the coefficient of x, is -6, and the value of c is not known. Okay, so we have to get the value of c. So therefore we have said that for perfect square, then b all over 2 squared should be equal to ac. So the value of b is -6, so we have -6 all over 2 squared should be equal to a, which is 9, times c. So by 2 we have -3. -3 squared, that is 9, should be equal to 9c. So divide by 9 to get the value of c. Okay, by 9 1. So the value of c is 1. So now the expression now becomes 9x squared minus 6x plus 1. That will be 4x squared plus dash plus 25. So in this case the value of b is missing, so a is 4, b we don't have it, and the value of c is 25. So for any perfect square, then we know that b all over 2 squared should be equal to ac. So the value of b, which is unknown, divided by 2 squared should be equal to the value of a is 4 times c, which is 25. So b squared, that is b squared, all over 2 squared, that will be 4, should be equal to 4 times 25, that is 100. So let's multiply 4 both sides, times 4, that one cancels with that. Therefore b squared will be equal to 400. So we find the square root both sides, therefore b equals to 20. So the missing value b will now be equal to, so the expression will now be 4x squared plus 20x plus 25 plus 25. So that is how we use the completing square to find the missing term of an quadratic expression. Thank you very much and welcome.